relating it to the 7A's, because that song can mean a lot to different people. And I see it as a part of an outer conflict against an inner peace. So something inside so strong, that's what I see the emotions. The emotions are strong. And the louder I will sing. That line talks to me with like expression, expressing yourself, expressing your aliveness. And you squander my wealth. That's about self-worth. That's the true wealth of you and your authentic self. My light will shine so brightly. That's aliveness. That's aliveness, lighting up like a Christmas tree. The more you refuse my voice, the louder I become. That's being audacious. That's the audacity to speak your mind, to have a life on your terms. The walls that protect create a need. Them walls are made of thought, conditioned thought, personal thought. You don't need a wall to protect yourself against your own emotions, your own feelings. They won't hurt you. Brothers and sisters insist we are not good enough. That's conditioned thinking. Doesn't mean your brothers and sisters, that just means other people telling you that you're not good enough. And even worse than that, we tell ourselves. And that's love and connection, that's self-worth, that's conditioned thinking. I know that I can make it. That's your resilience, that's your innate well-being. That's the diamond that is inside you, that's been covered in layers of thinking. We are going to do it anyway. That's alignment. Alignment. I'm going to do it anyway, no matter what. And I've seen that, like I said, about having an outer conflict and looking outside of ourselves and not looking inside for that inner peace, that quiet mind, that true nature. I'm actually, unlike me, I'm actually going to tell you exactly what to do. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Well, we'll see. We'll see. See if you like it. The first thing I want to look at is people are not been on the last couple of weeks. We came up with a load of things about I'm not good enough, I'm not worth it, I'm useless, I will fail, I'm a failure, no one likes me. This is what I mean by personal thinking. Taking you away from that. I'm a fraud, I put others first, I won't get it, I'm bad, I won't get what I want. These are real things that people put in the chat. And we can all relate to it. And right in the center of it is your true nature, your playfulness, your joy, your inner peace, whatever it is for you, your aliveness. I'm here right now, tonight, to tell you that it's only your thinking that takes you away from it. And because tonight's about eating your emotions, let's look at, I like this slide, it's a bit busy, but I'm just going to stick to the top a little bit. When you're in crisis and I can't survive, if you look down at the bottom, it's like food or other numbing activities to cope. And when you're struggling, self-medicating with substances, food or other numbing activities, you can't keep this up. This is all thoughts about your circumstance that gives you your experience. It's your thinking that gives that experience. And surviving and thriving. That for me is in alignment with aliveness. Getting from the red through the amber to the green. And don't think this is a whole massive great big thing. This can happen in 2 minutes when you're sitting on the couch. This is why we go, I don't know why I got up and had the chocolate. I didn't know why I had to eat that. Well, this is what's happening. Your emotions are getting fired up and triggered. And you need to notice that. And you need to sit with that. And I came up with this next slide that will help you maybe do something about that. It's a straightforward instruction, and we'll talk about it in more depth. But I seen this and I thought it was quite good. Stop eating crap. Let go of the crap. That's me. That's letting go. Let go of the crap. The carbonated drinks, the refined sugars, the artificial foods, the processed foods. Maybe they're not our go-to place now. On keto, you wouldn't expect that. But on the right, you've got 2 actions that you can take today. You can observe your mind and you can disassociate from your thinking mind. You have thoughts, but you're not your thoughts. They're made of air. You can't put them in a wheelbarrow. They're just thoughts. They have no power over you unless you give them meaning. And if you give them meaning, you have feelings, but you are not your feelings. I'd go one step further and say, when I realized not to be afraid of my feelings, it was a game changer. The feelings themselves can't hurt you. Sadness doesn't hurt you. It's what you apply to it. You have emotions, but you're not your emotions. These are all layers that you create through your experience, which is caused by your thinking. And people say to me, or I say, or don't think positively, don't think negatively, but that does happen. But if you can get a quiet mind and notice them thoughts, then you can keep them as neutral as possible, and then you're not as busy as possible in your head. And for the practical ones amongst us, the crap analysis is grab yourself a piece of paper and a cuppa, take a seat and shut the door, breathe and relax, and write it all down. Write down your conflicts, write down your resistances, write down your anxieties, write down your problems. Now I would say, because I've done it, and I don't know how I got there, except through an insight of just letting go. But if you need to do the work, then there's the work for you. And I would say, if you sit with any of your feelings for 90 seconds and get real about what they actually mean, what does rejection mean for you in the example? Then you can get real with it, you can feel it, and you can heal it, and then you can let it go. So maybe I'm guilty of saying just let it go, but I do go by that.